Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. I am your host. Boy, what did you think of that episode? That was a pretty crazy finale. It was all over the place. I'll wait some more people to join in, hop in the chat right now. This is Midnight 30, Moon Night 30. I am not Yoko. I am Ernie, the fallen Fett, taking over for Living La Vida Yoko. She was unable to be here tonight, so I am guest hosting Midnight 30. I'd like to welcome everybody to the channel, welcome everybody to the show. We just got done with the season finale, which is a great point to start off on. Disney had changed that from series finale to season finale, which means we are getting more, which is very cool because I enjoyed this whole thing. This last episode was a little weird, a little all over the place, kind of bunched up into one to end it. I hope it comes back soon, seeing how this left off. There was a lot of answered stuff, a lot of cool stuff, and I guess we can get right into the breakdown. So we get him back, and he's there, and he's going to finally get resurrected because remember we left off in the fields, and then we find out that he has a chance to because of Tawet, and she was able to speak to Layla, which was crazy and cool. I want to know now, is that going to be a character, her character that she turned into? That was very, very awesome looking. I enjoyed that part. That was really cool to see the two of them back together, Steven and Mark. That was also another very cool part. There was a lot going on that's very, very story driven. That was nice. But all right, if we're gonna do this, let's do this. Then we'll get right to it. So we end up inside back at the pyramid, and he is able to release the goddess, which was crazy, right? She was huge, big alligator head. I really didn't think they were going to come out like that and show it, which was awesome. Very, very cool look compared to Khonshu. What's up, Dario? Yeah, man, it was crazy. Just there with the season finale, and now trying to get into it, see what everybody's thoughts were. I'm actually just trying to stall for time for some people to watch it. I started it early, and then watched the after credits. I hope everybody caught the after credits, which is crazy. All right, we got more people showing up because that time was running. So mine came on like, dang, it was right at 11:50. So I know some people wait exactly till 12:40. It was only 42 minutes. So we're at what, 45? Just waiting for some people to hop in. But like I said, starting off, we are getting a season 2, which is very cool. They didn't end it as just a series or anything that was on. I'm still just waiting. I really need to rewatch it and see everything again. But it was pretty crazy, pretty good. What are we at now? 12:48. I'm just waiting for everybody to like hop in here. I'm still trying to take it all in. Yeah, we're gonna get a season 2 for sure. And I'm thrilled about that because I'm still waiting. People should be finishing up now. like within a couple minutes, I believe. Especially with that end credit scene. I don't want to say it yet if anybody's hasn't watched it. Okay, so before we get into this full spoiler, it's all over. We had 6 episodes of Moon Knight. This last episode was very Mortal Kombat, old school Godzilla like. I always find that funny because then we had the 2 gods who were larger than life fighting above the buildings, above the pyramids and everything, and they always move so slow when they're large like that. That was the whole Godzilla type. And then we had a very cool return of Mark and Steven, who now got to share the Moon Knight body as Moon Knight and Mr. Knight going back and forth. That was an awesome fight scene. What else was cool? What did you guys find put in the comments that you enjoyed or that you thought was not so good? For sure. Again, I'm just waiting a couple more minutes, guys, just for other people to finish because like I said, I started buying way early. Mine showed up, I think it was like 11:51. So actually just stalling here, waiting for people to hop in. And if you're just joining now, welcome to Midnight 30. I'm your host, The Fallen Fett, taking over for Yoko, who was unable to make it. But let's see, what do we got here? There we go. What up, man? We got Shinobi in the house. I'm wondering if they will do anything with the other imprisoned gods. Yeah, right, because we've seen them a whole bunch of times. Like they showed a lot of them, right? So that was quite a few. As I was looking, because I really wanted to look up to see if Layla's character was somebody when she switched with Tawet and she was Tawet's avatar. I was really trying to see if that was a real Marvel character because I didn't remember seeing that at all anywhere, right? So I looked it up and they showed one scene of like all these Egyptian gods from an old Marvel comic. So that was the only thing I could think of. But yeah, I mean, they've really focused on them a lot because especially to those end credits when they roll the little end credit scene at the end of each episode has led or foreshadowed to something. Everything has. Like, so in this end one, we saw a couple more of the statues. Mark was definitely showing the 3 faces. Like, we're going to get in full into it now, guys, because if you're just hopping on, put your thoughts in the chat. What you thought of it, if there's something you have to discuss, if there's questions we can go over. So we're taking Shinobi's first one about the imprisoned gods. Yeah, that was crazy because I think there could be more. There definitely could be. It seemed like that. But man, when she was the avatar of Tawet, that was really cool. Like I thought that was awesome. Her costume was crazy. Almost I know I'm gonna get crap for saying this, but it was almost that gold Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman movie 84, DC-ish. But her wings were awesome though. And then what she showed. I've never seen that character or knew it was a character. So like I said, I had to look it up, and it seemed like there was an old comic of all Egyptian gods. What's up, Cousins by Machu? How are you? Make sure you go and follow on his Instagram and his YouTube channel. So what did you think of it? What was your favorite part? It was crazy. As we just started right now, I was saying how it was very Mortal Kombat Godzilla-like. I don't know when they were up there fighting, why all the time when somebody goes into kaiju mode, it's always so like slow, the action parts, right? That's always weird to me, but that was cool. I also enjoyed how Mark and Steven fought together as Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. That was really cool when they were fighting Arthur. That was a pretty good fight. I liked it. When his Kane transformed, when he released what's her name, that was weird. That was like a weapon, like it almost looked like an axe, right? Did you see that? So that was way different. It wasn't what I expected, but it was still a great episode. I think the biggest thing was seeing that the two personalities got to come out, and then when Khonshu and her were fighting, I feel like I'm going to be the minority, but the whole series hasn't really pulled me in. I enjoyed the series, but it hasn't been my fave. That also felt a bit rushed to me. No, I have to agree, it did too. I felt, because at some points I felt like there was maybe like a scene or two missing, right? Like it got cut out, because it did seem pretty crazy. I guess that's what I was trying to lead to. It seemed a little all over the place, and it rushed some scenes. I was like, did I miss something? It was nice to get more Moon Knight this time around. Yeah, and his fighting. That's, like I said, that was probably my most favorite part. Yeah, we just breezed right through it. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't feel the same way. I've been rushed all day with work and getting ready for tomorrow and everything. And then Yoko asked if I could do this, and I had somebody cover me. So it all worked out. But while I was watching it, I had thought the same thing too. Like I said, some parts felt like skipped, right? Like it was not cut right all together. I don't know. It was kind of weird. That's also why I'm kind of at a loss for it. When he did bring back Mark from the dead, that little montage to me was a little bit weird as well too, to go back. Because I was a little weirded out by that. Like, oh, okay, what's going on? And then it came to, the raps were coming over him, and he took it back, and then you get the banter back between him and Steven, which was cool. But again, another weird scene that I was like, oh, okay. What's up, Dragon Eye 69? Leave my toys alone. Yeah, it felt like the finale was supposed to be at least 110 minutes. Yeah, I would have taken it for longer. I was a little bit shocked. I was expecting to be up a lot longer because just of that, of it being the finale. And then I looked down and it was 43 minutes. That's why the whole beginning of this show, I was stalling for time, because I wanted to see what was, if everybody jumped on. Like I said, I started buying early, had gotten into it, and then it was over and I was like, oh, okay. And then that end credit scene was really cool. What's up, Astonishing News and Reviews? But give me your guys' take on it. What did you think? Are you down for another season 2? What do you think about the end credit scene? Okay, Astonishing News and Reviews was disappointed in Moon Knight. I still like it. I enjoy all of it. I thought it was a cool story in this Marvel universe, how they build and everything. I'm down for that. I mean, yeah, everything's not great. This one was different for the aspects of introducing now the Egyptian gods. I mean, way different from Eternals. But I really, really enjoy now that Mark and Steven are together, and we got the third reveal right here of Jake Lockley. That was very cool. And to see him in the Spectre car, which that Mark Spector was rich, right? And he was the one funding everything. Like he wanted to make his own movie. Astonishing News and Review said it should have been called The Adventures of Layla and Steve. Yeah, at times this was their thing. And then as we had that, what was it, the last episode when we thought he was in the psych ward, right? And she says that about the adventures and the whole 80s movie breakdown. It does feel like that, kind of one of those stories. But it was cool. I enjoyed their story. And I liked her suit. I was talking about that now that more people aren't here. What'd you guys think about her character? Can you school me? Does she have a name when Tawet took her as her avatar? Was that a real character, or was that only made for the show? Because it felt very Wonder Woman like, Wonder Woman 84 in that gold suit with the wings. It was badass though. Sorry, it was better than the Wonder Woman outfit, but it was cool. And I enjoyed how she fought as well. It was okay. It was weird what we were talking about earlier, how it felt rushed and like that. Um, her her as an actress though, well, first of all, Oscar Isaacs kills it because him switching back and forth so quick between the two was, oh man, that was really good. It's like he does it so well you don't think about it. You automatically know when it's Mark and when it's Steven, right? Like there's no mess up at all in there, I feel. Um yeah, I know her character was made in the show, but when she switched, was that another character or no? Layla is a Master 2 character from the comics. Okay, cool. I didn't know when she took it, when she took the form. That's what I was trying to say. So Layla's pseudo comic accurate thing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm asking about. I know that she was made for the show. Another girl's name was supposed to be his love interest for Mark, and that she was different. So I was just wondering if that character was a comic character because it didn't come to mind. And see what's crazy? We're talking about her the most when, it was a Moon Knight show, but it was cool. Lots of they use the purple effect a lot here, right? To show the magic or anything like that. I mean, we get it from No Way Home, and we had it at other times. We see it in the Doctor Strange trailers. So I guess that's basically MCU's way of showing magic or realms, maybe, because like when the spirits were floating up, if you remember when the rift opened up for No Way Home, all the characters that were coming in through other different multiverse were the same color purple too. So I noticed that a lot. Oscar Isaac is an amazing actor. I'm seriously so impressed with him. Yeah, I enjoyed him as Moon Knight. Well, I enjoyed him as the characters that he all played. Even that last reveal of Jake, the way he can make himself look different in every one and be talking like this to Layla, like, oh, we got to get Khonshu. And then all of a sudden is, yeah, you're right, mate. Not a problem. Of course we do. Like, that's just, that was awesome. Sanji News Reviews agrees. Yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. I thoroughly liked him a lot in this. And then I liked the one who plays Layla when she was going back and forth to Tawet, like the cute little, you could see that hippo-esque mannerism in her. That was cool too. So I thought all of a sudden right away when she was doing that was really good. Okay, so their fight, and then him flying with his cape turning into the moon part. That was a trip too. I mean, because he was like flying, right? I know he was basically more floating down, but didn't it look like he was fighting through the air? And then what did you think of the alligator lady and Khonshu fighting? Like I said, it felt very Mortal Kombat Godzilla-esque to me. When Jake was introduced, I was hoping he was going to sound like what? Or what he was, you were wondering what he was sounding like? Yeah, that was cool. Oh man. Yeah. It felt very Power Rangers to me. I didn't even think of that because I wasn't a Power Rangers kid, but my little brother used to watch it all the time. So yeah, I can definitely see that. And I didn't even think of that, of her being the alligator too, Godzilla's mom. She was fighting with her tail, she was fighting with her dreads. That was just crazy for me. It's crazy that they introduced all of those and avatars, like I'm saying, with the way that they said Eternals was. So I really want to know how Egyptian gods is going to play in, because then you also have, Thor. We're going to get Zeus in the next movie. So there's a lot of different aspects of godlike characters in the MCU now, right? That are going to show up and have to do with our world, which is crazy. Which now, okay, Moon Knight, the season's over with. And now next is Doctor Strange and Multiverse. Like, I'm excited for that. Trying to stay away from all the spoilers. I don't really think this fit into it in any way, except for, like I said, all the purple and the gods having magic and what they do. You know, taking over these bodies and being in an avatar. I was wondering if the end was going to play out somehow into Doctor Strange, but it didn't. It was weird. The fight scene between the three of them. You had Mark, Steven, and Layla fighting him. When we got to see Mr. Knight actually fight, I thought it was cool to see, now that they were both sharing the body and the same and sharing the mind, like, okay. I thought it was very cool to see his fighting style. That was awesome. I thought his fighting with the sticks was, very Daredevil like, which was very cool when they were fighting Arthur. What do we got here? I wonder if there will be any references to Khonshu or Moon Knight. Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering. They held back Doctor Strange, and then you have this, and then it premiered, and now you have the finale. I thought there was going to be something else besides the Jake Lockley reveal. That reveal was cool too. When he came out of the psych ward or whatever, so then that was a real one. So there's a lot to this that you have to think about, because, okay, so Steven and Mark were in there, but that was in their mind, right? That was like their place that they had made up to escape to and get away. So when they cut to him and he was there in it, when Arthur was there at the end, but then Jake shows up to get him and we saw real dead people, that was real world, right? So he was really in a psych ward, I want to say. How in the other episode it was in his head, it was a place to be, the like the in-between worlds. I wish Jake's voice was played by Lago Figs. That's what I meant to say earlier. Hey, yo, you wanted to be Lago, huh? It was cool. I'm again stoked for the Marvel Legends that we're going to get out of this. Much love to the Figure Report for what he got to do and being here. I wonder if he played anything else in this episode. We're going to have to go back and watch his YouTube channel and see his breakdown and thoughts. I hope he gets to talk about it now more that it's over with and it's the end. If they allow him to, that would be cool. But it was good. It wasn't outstanding in my book, but it was enjoyable. It was good. I do feel like this last one was rushed. Maybe we're missing some stuff. Some points to me felt like, oh, did I miss something? And then, it was over with. It's like, okay, of course, Arthur was going to set her free. And then we had Layla set Khonshu free. Mark came back to life, accepted it as long as they got to be free after they entrap her again. And then that was basically right. I mean, you kind of got that through the whole episode as far as from the beginning to the end. And I like when they do that too, as it comes full circle, because the opening scene was the same song and him in bed. Oh, that was hilarious when he came out and was still tied up and fell face first. I literally laughed out loud on that one. Did you notice the fish tank 2 had the 2 fish back? Now it was 2, representing both Steven and Mark. Like they get to live this separate. Do you want to know, though, how's that going to involve Layla now? That is still pretty weird. Definitely not my favorite series of the Disney Plus. This is customs by much, you guys, if you're just listening. Definitely not my favorite series of the Disney Plus shows, but it was fine. Moon Knight was cool in action. Wish we got more than 10 minutes of its entire series. 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I do agree with you, like I said. And I really liked Mr. Knight fighting. When he fought with the batons and everything, and the way he fought when you could see that he had his confidence. I like that fight. That was cool with him. And then again, the whole purple magic, and she's going through. We had to have Mark and Layla be the one to entrap him in the body. Khonshu was up there being a Power Ranger, and then Arthur was trapped. So this whole time we've been talking, I've had it play again just to so I don't miss anything. Yeah, it was all right. It was again part of the Marvel series to me. I really did. I thought it was going to tie into Doctor Strange somehow, somewhere of showing these gods and the whole multiverse of madness, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely rocking Jake's hat as we got to see Jake show up at the end, especially with Khonshu and Khonshu talking to him. Like, I don't know. I mean, he did specifically say in the deal when he came back and he fought for Khonshu, he literally did say, if you set us free, meaning them too, not knowing, well, they knew that they had a third. They've always known that, but always questioned who it was. So I guess that's the stipulations, a way to get around it, I guess, which we'll have to see when season 2 comes out. So every episode is out now. Hi, Riley. Yes, every episode is out now. It was 6 episodes of the story of Moon Knight, or someone said earlier, the adventures of Mark and Layla. I like to call it the adventures of Mark, Layla, and Steven. I think that's a better way to put it. I was hoping to see Blade or someone from Midnight Suns. Yeah, that's true. Everybody who he rocks with, right? And we didn't get that in the end. Well, I mean, we're going to get a season 2, which was really crazy, again, because one of those going around on the internet, finding out, when you see something on Disney Plus, it had said, it said series finale. Then it got changed to season finale, which means they're coming back for a part 2. So we'll see. I appreciate any addition to the MCU lore universe. I love it for what it is, an expanding and interwoven story. The movies feel more like the comics with every edition. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not knocking it. Like, it was a cool 6 arc. Again, I guess we can say like Book of Boba Fett. When you watch them all together, I think it plays out better. Watching Book of Boba Fett all together plays out well. Like, okay, but for that, it's going to be very important to the story. I feel Book of Boba Fett. When this one, it was cool to watch, and now we got to see what happens. What did Dragon Eye say? No, I don't assume that, but I thought they would give in a Blade or Black Knight mention or cameo at the end. Midnight Suns reference. Yeah, I mean, that does work better. I was just saying the whole Doctor Strange thing, because Doctor Strange was pushed back and then you release this. I guess this is just point proven that the Disney Plus's release don't have to basically follow what's being released in the theaters, right? Because you were kind of thinking that with Hawkeye, because that ended around Christmas, and then so did No Way Home, that very last shot. So I guess it's the thing of being spoiled, that we always want and expect more from it. And it's kind of weird, of course, when it don't work out the way it plays out in our head, right? But when they release these and then you have a movie come out, I guess. So now what's up for the MCU? What's next? Miss Marvel, right? I believe that's what's next on our slate. Good night, Fett, and everyone else. I have parental responsibilities early in the morning. Yeah, man, I'm going to be out pretty soon too, because there wasn't very much to go over. It was kind of showed us everything. Bam, right? Like I said, if you're wondering what this is, if you're just coming onto my channel, Yoko throws on MIDNIGHT30 after every Disney Plus episode to break it down. If there's something you got to talk about, she was unable to make the finale, so she asked if I could step in. That's why we're running the MIDNIGHT30 tonight. This is usually Living La Vida Yoko on Twitch. So when those next ones drop, make sure you subscribe to her on Twitch. Go over to Twitch and then join her for her regular scheduled program, which are Tuesday nights at 7:30, and then when a Disney Plus show drops, she does the Midnight 30 and switches to this. So this was all Moon Knight 30, but she couldn't make the season finale, so I'm helping her out, doing a little co-host, having it over here as my channel. I was this last episode literally did just wrap everything up, right? The whole plot line. There was no holes that were left, because then the end credits scene, we got to see Jake, which was that third personality that we were wondering about. Arthur got to release his. Layla brought back Khonshu. She became Tawet's avatar. Steven and Mark get to share the body. They fought as Moon Knight and Mr. Knight, defeated Arthur, put him in asylum, save the world, but then we get the reveal of Jake. Right? I mean, that was basically the breakdown of it. Honestly, I feel that the show served its purpose. Not every character added to the universe has a first 6 Avengers level introduction. Yeah, that's a great point. Like I said, I'm always down for everything that they show. It was cool, but it doesn't always have to play in, which I hope happens on the Star Wars side of things on Disney Plus, that we just get some stories and stuff. This is a Marvel comic book character that's now introduced in the MCU. So we have the introduction. We know his backstory. I mean, this was a total introduction of it. Now we can say, where are they going to go with season 2? I agree, Jack and Isaac can't all be Iron Man. Yeah, which was just a couple days ago was the 14-year anniversary. 14 years ago is when we started the MCU with Iron Man. That's crazy, right? 14 years ago. Now we get all these Disney Plus shows, still into the movies. I don't even know what the number of Doctor Strange is. Does anybody still here know what number of movie this is for MCU? What is that? Is it like 20 or something? It's got to be more than that, right? All right, guys. Is there any more questions or anything else you wanted to bring up? Dragon Eyes, anything else comic book wise, or something that I did not mention that we had missed? Or Machu, is there anything? Yeah, crazy impressive. Really is. I've loved the whole ride of it. And now we're in phase 4. And I feel that Doctor Strange has a lot to introduce for phase 4. What's it going to be? Oh, man, I was like half a minute behind. Thank you for reading my comments. No, Doctor Strange should be 26, I think. Oh, really? Dang. See, I knew it was up there. I just didn't want to get too giddy and be like, no way there's not 20. 26. Wow. I think you're right. That's amazing. And now that you're caught up, is there any other comments? Yeah, you guys got nothing either. Right, like I said, it was just to the point. I mean, we had our episodes 1 through 6 with the beginning and the finisher. Like I said, I liked when you do that, when you bring it full circle. They had him wake up to the song again, but now it's both of them. We get to see the 2 fish in there representing them both. Then he falls and hits his face. And then you get your end credits reveal, which was awesome. Oh, is that what you're going after? So Dragon Eye says Endgame was 22 and it's been a few more movies after that. So if Endgame was 22, Eternals 23, No Way Home 24. What are we? Black Widow? Black Widow was after Endgame, right? So that's 25, right? And then this would be 26. I think you're right. Was there one that we're missing? Yes, I loved waking up to the episode 1 beginning song. Yeah, that's I I like when movies or stories can do that, and it brings it all full circle. And like I said, they wrapped. Oh, there was 2 Spidey since Endgame. So is this 27? Wow, really? There was 2 Spideys. We had Homecoming, No Way Home. Oh yeah, Shang-Chi was there too. Jeez, yeah. So I think we're. Oh man, we need to type it. We need to type out all these movies to see exactly what Doctor Strange is. That's a lot, man. Okay, and then Disney Plus, right? So we have Moon Knight, Hawkeye, uh, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then we had Scarlet Witch. What else was there? Far From Home, right? Yeah, No Way Home. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's see. Far From Home, No Way Home, Black Widow, Eternal, Shang-Chi. So 27. Oh, yeah, What If? Oh, Loki. See, it's crazy. So 14 years in and what, 7 different Disney Plus? No, Dragon Eyes. I was just throwing that in to go along with it. Like we were saying, movie wise. And Disney Plus shows too is add on all of those. That's really impressive for a 14-year span, right? 27 movies, 7 Disney Plus shows, like wow. So again, somehow this all has to go now to Doctor Strange, which is exciting. I will give this a rewatch for sure. And what I mean by a rewatch is do episodes 1 through 6. I feel it should be pretty enjoyable that way. Like, okay, Moon Knight character, go ahead and give us more. Or maybe the whole next season is just going to explain Jake and Mark and Steven's battle with Jake. Like I said, because this 1 through 6 really did wrap everything together, right? I mean, the whole from beginning to end, bringing it back around, end credits, everything that we thought was going to happen did happen. We got some surprises with Tawet and the plane there of her on the boat and the way that they perceive it, kind of like Black Panther, right? The way that MCU shares all of this magic stuff with the purple coloring. So, like I said, I thought it was enjoyable. Nothing extravagant or oh my god, but it was cool. I was counting movies and I still think it's 27, but with the shows, it's expansive connective universe like this. Yeah, that's very crazy. It really is. I need to go back and do all the Disney Plus shows as a whole. I feel like they all played better as one piece. Yeah, and they're also in a timeline. If you go to Disney Plus and turn on the timeline, they do place the Disney Plus shows into the timeline. So they are made specifically for certain time periods. So to put in where Moon Knight is going to go, like, does it just go immediately at the end? Or where is it exactly? That's another point that we have to see. Okay, guys, but I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody who just hopped in or you're here to listen. Like I said, I just wanted to help out Yoko. Throw on the very last of Moon Knight 30. Don't forget to go over there on Twitch. Subscribe to Livin' La Vida Yoko on Tuesday nights at 7:30. And when Disney Plus show, that's where Midnight 30 was born. Join her right after for some talk just like this. Go over an episode, break it down. This finale, though, is very self-explanatory. So there was really like, we saw it all, right? There was no surprise, even at the end to the reveal of Jake, which was cool. The only thing, like I'm saying, is I think he was really in a mental institution. I don't think that was a head game for Arthur. I think that was real, and he pulled him out. And talking to Khonshu, now we got to see. So see how it goes. Before I see Multiverse of Madness, I'm rewatching Age of Ultron, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Infinity War, Endgame, WandaVision, and No Way Home just to hype me up. Yeah, that's a good rewatch. All of those right there. So again, there really was, to me, and for the four of us here chatting tonight, there really wasn't any big surprises. That was good questions from Customs by Machu. Go check out his YouTube channel and his Instagram page. That are we going to see more of the other gods that are locked up because we saw them? So do we, could that come into play with this season 2 as well? Let's see. Good morning, y'all on the East Coast. So I'll be eating breakfast. It's not over here. It's 1:30. I'm leaving for Disneyland for May the 4th be with you in just a few. My anniversary. Going to go celebrate it over there. Going to go join Yoko, Fred, make a wonderful day out of it. So, yeah, like I was saying, guys, this was just to go over the season finale of Moon Knight, episode 6. They brought it home. They brought it all together. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you are checking this out, remember Midnight 30 with Yoko over there on Twitch with more news of stuff to come later. I'm the Fallen Fett. You can catch me here Wednesday nights at 5:30 or Saturdays at 5:30 with Evil Diva for How We Do Disney. My Wednesday night show is just basically all over the place. Come up with different stuff. We've had a lot of great guests. I'm just starting this. You're just seeing me and wondering, who the hell's this guy? I'm Ernie, Fallen Fett. Hello. How are you? And then I got Monday's podcast drops, Boba Squadron. You can find that on Instagram, Boba Squadron, all one word. Hit the link tree and then find your favorite listening platform. Put us in your rotation and join Kevin, Yoko, Paul Lee, and myself as we go over pop culture stuff, Star Wars news, a couple toy things here and there. And then we give the homework assignment of we got to watch a movie that hasn't been brought up. All this time to start out, it has been Yoko and Kevin, but now we're realizing that Kevin, wow, really hasn't seen a lot. So it's really great times over there. Great listen. If you're not listening to it, then you can catch it drop Fridays on Kevin's YouTube channel, Toying Around. Then come Wednesday is my show at 5:30 p.m. Lots of great guests, lots of different talk going on. And then join me for Star Wars talk at 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights with the Sarlacc Digest podcast on YouTube. Thursday nights with Toy Migos as we do They're Not Dolls with toy news and a bunch of other hilarities. And then Saturday with How We Do Disney. That's what I got running. And if you follow me at the Fallen Fett on Instagram, you can find a lot of great channels that I like to support and shout out there. A lot of everybody in the chat. Dragon Eye 69, Custom by Machu, Astonishing News and Reviews, Shinobi, 80s Baby. So you can look everybody up. I support everybody on my Instagram. Lots of great shows to get you through a whole week of shows on. Mondays, Astonishing News and Reviews. Customs by Machu also does Wednesday nights, late Wednesdays with his. Tuesday, you have another Toy Migos show, Chat Migos Assemble with Toy News. That goes on at 5:30. Wednesday, myself, Sarlacc. Thursdays, Toying Around, Unboxing Thursdays. Then right immediately following is us, Toy Migos, with They're Not Dolls. Then you got Friday. If you're a member to our channel, then we're dropping your exclusive video for Friday for members only, which is expanded talk on the show. Been doing really great stuff over there. Saturdays with How We Do Disney, and then Sundays with Paul for Fun Boxing Sundays. where he gets into stuff. Paul Lee on his YouTube channel. These are all found on YouTube and everything. Yoko's is on Tuesday at 7:30, but she's on Twitch, maybe expanding to more. Just want to put that out there, maybe, but definitely find Twitch. I'm on Twitch, which I need to promote more. So thank you guys for being here. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to join me Wednesday. Let's see. Happy anniversary. Thank you. And Mother's Day Sunday. Yep. We'll be in the park then too. Sunday is Bats Day. If you need to know what that's all about, check out my How We Do Disney episodes. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Yoko, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm sorry there wasn't like really big, crazy reveal. It was awesome, though. I mean, it wrapped up. I guess it's one thing to say, like, oh, my God, what about this? You left this open. Or, oh, what's going to happen? Nah, it was cool. Good show. Go watch episodes 1 through 6. Come back. Leave a message. Tell us what you thought. We all thought they did okay. It was good. It plays into the MCU well. It's awesome to introduce Moon Knight. May open up for Blade and other characters. And then they wrapped it. We had, man, I can't remember. What's the alligator goddess's name? Such a loser. Dragon Eyes. Machu. Somebody's got to know it, right? We did get her released. Arthur released her. Then we had Khonshu come back. Then Moon Knight came back. Now Moon Knight's cool and free, but Moon Knight also has Jake to take over. And we'll see what happens in season 2. Again, thank you guys for being here. Let's see, what's this? I think that's the way Disney likes to do Marvel, just in case they don't want to make a second season. Yeah. Ahmet. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. It was bugging me the whole time. All right. Yes. Ahmet. That's her name. Now I won't forget it. I appreciate you, everybody, for being here. Everybody, thank you so much. Again, Yoko, thanks. Don't forget, Midnight 30. We'll see you guys next time. I won't be on tomorrow because it's May the 4th anniversary. But then check me out next week. All right? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Latest, Gators.